There's something about the way you fix your eyes on me. I can't help myself, fall in love, I go crazy. What you wanna do now? Should we head back to my place? When you give me that smile, I think my heart's turned up the pace. I don't care about what we do if I get to be with you. What you wanna do now? What's to be afraid of when we're young, stupid, and in love?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you hear noises and all that kind of stuff, Mia is right there playing. We are in our new house. This is Mia's room. It's a little messy right now. Nothing is where it's gonna be. We haven't built anything. We just kind of just been putting all our things in here. But as you guys just saw, some clips of Mia going to her doctor's appointment and all that before her seizure happened, as you can tell by the title, and as you guys have seen my TikTok, my Instagram, I posted that Mia had a seizure. I didn't really explain this, but I did say in my story that she did get shots. She got 3 shots. I know that she got 1 flu shot, but I don't know what the other 2 shots were, but I will put them right here. I have them in my car, what shots she got, but I just don't have the paper with me right now, but I will just put them right there, the shots that she got. And I also got my flu shot. And before her appointment, when we got to the doctor's office, she was already not having it. She was cranky and fussy. She knew what was going on, that she was at the doctor's office and, you know, she was gonna have to get shots and stuff. She just knew what was gonna happen. So she was crying the whole entire time at the doctor's office. So after the doctor's office, we went home. She seemed fine, you know, all that. She was still a little like, you know, crying, whatever, because of her shots. But once we got to my parents' house, but we went to McDonald's first. We went and got some food. We went to my parents' house. She ate. Then she really wanted to go to the park. So we went to the park. She was having fun, as you guys saw in the clips. We went to the park. She was having a blast. She has been asking me to go to the park for a very long time. So I took her and she was having fun. We went on a walk with my parents. She was perfectly fine. And then around 4:30, I was about to leave my parents' house to go pick up Christian, and we were just gonna head back to Christian's parents' house. That's where she started to not be able to really walk very well, and she couldn't be on her legs at all. She was in pain, like a lot of pain. Me and Christian went to Fred Meyer's and she was not having it whatsoever. We took her out. She couldn't even like walk. She was like, you know, like wobbling, like she was in so much pain. So we left Fred Meyer's. We just didn't even get anything. We just left because she was not having it. She was in so much pain. And then we went to Christian's parents' house. We do stay at Christian's parents' house just because we're working on the house and it's right next door, and it's just so we don't waste gas just going to my parents' house, coming back here, because it's like a 10-minute drive. So it's just better just to stay here and be able to work on the house when we want to. But yeah, we got to Christian's parents' house. She just stayed in one spot on the couch for pretty much the rest of the night. She did not want to move. We gave her food and she ate in that spot. She did not want to get up whatsoever. She was in so much pain, and we gave her Tylenol and we gave her ibuprofen, and she was still in so much pain. And then I called the doctors and I was like, my daughter's not moving. She's in so much pain. She's never like this after shots. And they kind of just made me seem like I was crazy, like, you're crazy. I mean, she just got shots. She's obviously going to be in pain. But like, I feel like moms know best. Like, I just knew my daughter was not herself. She was not okay. She's never been like this after shots, and these are she's gotten these shots last year, and she never had a reaction. She was never in pain. And she got like 4 shots before we went to Disneyland, and she still wasn't like in pain or, you know, like anything like that. But this time around, it was just so different. She got 3 of them, and I was right. I knew there was something wrong, and the doctor just seemed like I was crazy, you know. I'm like, she's had ibuprofen, she's had Tylenol, she's still not okay, and it took forever for her to get to sleep. She maybe fell asleep around 11 or 10 o'clock, I believe, that night. And me and Christian, we passed out. We all passed out, and then 2 hours later, which is like not normal for her to wake up 2 hours later after falling asleep. Maybe like around, maybe she'll wake up like at 4 or something, or 3, but not 2 hours after falling asleep. That's never like her. So she woke up, and I felt her back, and she felt really, really warm, but like I was also really, really hot. So I was like, maybe it's just really hot in the room. So I turned the AC on and then kind of laid back to sleep. She was watching some Cocomelon. And then me and Christian were like laying down. We were kind of like, our eyes were like kind of closed. We weren't really like asleep, you know. So all of a sudden she's laying on me, you know, and then she gets up and then she flops on her side. And I was like, that doesn't seem normal. And then I was still, you know, kind of like, okay. And then Christian's like, she's like shaking, you know, and he turned the light. I'm like, she's having a seizure. And he ran to go get his mom and everything. I called 911. She was still having that seizure while I was on the phone. There's absolutely nothing you can do when someone's having a seizure. You just have to let them, you know, go through it. You can't touch them. You can't do anything. You just have to let them be. And she flopped on her side, because when they have seizures, they need to be on their side so they don't choke or they don't swallow and like choke, you know, whatever. So she flopped on her side. She was already on her side, and it lasted for about, I think, more than a little bit of a minute. It was so scary, and she was just like, you know, like making those kind of sounds. Like it was literally so sad. I was crying a little bit. I was talking to 911 while she was having it, and it was literally the most scariest, saddest thing ever. Like, and me and Christian, it was really hard. We ended up going to the hospital. She went in the ambulance. I'll show you guys this clip of her in the ambulance. We were on the way there. When they got there, they took her temperature in. She had 104. I don't even want to know what her temperature was when she went to that seizure, because like she was really, really warm. And then once we got to the hospital, she was 101, so she still had a high fever. And then we had to stay in the hospital for a very long time. We got there maybe around 1 or 2, I think. And yeah, 1 or 2, and we didn't get back home till like 5 o'clock, I think. All right, sorry guys, my memory card ran out of storage, but I'm back. But I think I was talking about how we didn't get home till like 5 o'clock that night. They wanted us to stay for a while to see if she'll eat or drink. She wouldn't eat or drink because obviously she was really, really tired after having a seizure and not getting much sleep. She only had 2 hours of sleep, so she was tired and everything. So they just let us go once her fever went down and she wasn't having any more seizures, obviously. But yeah, we got to go home around 5. We went home. She didn't fall asleep till like, I would say 7 o'clock, because she was sleeping the whole time we were at the hospital. So yeah, she didn't pass out till 7 o'clock. I passed out when she passed out on me. She passed right on me. We laid on the bed and she fell asleep. Christian stayed up. He could not go to sleep whatsoever, obviously, because she had a seizure, and we were both really, really scared. But since Christian was up, I fell asleep because I knew he was watching her the whole entire time. It was just a really, really scary situation. I never thought I would have to, never thought I would go through this. I don't know, it was my worst fear. But it runs in my family, and all my siblings have gotten seizures. Christian's gotten a seizure. So her chance was really, really high to get one, and she got one. I'll put this seizure they said that she got right here, that they think that she got. We didn't really get much answers. The hospital people were really rude, you know. They didn't really give us much information. We kind of just sat in the hospital room the whole entire time. No doctors came in except maybe once or twice. First when we got there, we told the story that happened. We told it like I don't even know how many times. But yeah, and then the doctor only came in like once and didn't really even like really say much. She's like, oh, it was probably just the shots that caused all this, you know, just not, you know, they didn't really do any testing or COVID testing, you know, like anything. It was kind of weird. They didn't like want to give her a COVID testing because she had a fever and everything. But the hospital people were just really, really snotty and rude, and we really did not get much information whatsoever, like why this happened really, like why she got a fever, you know, because I don't know. I don't really know. My mom said that the shots shouldn't have gave her like a high fever like that or whatever. But yeah, and then the next day it was really bad. I'm gonna get my phone real quick because I wrote all the symptoms down that she got the next day. So the next day, the morning she woke up, she seemed really good, you know, she was fine. And then maybe after about an hour or two, she ate and everything. She had some chicken and eggs. After she ate everything, that's where it started just like go downhill, and she was not herself. I knew she was not doing better. She was still, you know, not doing very good. But here are the symptoms that she was having. She would just fall right on her right side, you know. She would just like fall down, like she had like no control over it. She was sucking her bottom lip like repeatedly. Her bottom lip would always like droop like that, and that's what I saw when she had her seizure. Before she had her seizure, forgot to say this, but her lip was like that when she was watching her show, and then she had a seizure, and she kept doing that all day the next day, which was really like concerning me because that did not seem normal whatsoever. Next one is her body was twitching. She could barely keep herself up. She could not hold herself up, and she was just always like twitching, you know, and shaking. Like she was still like not okay. And she was in pain even with Tylenol and Motrin. She was still in so much pain. And she would always grab her head like she was in pain, you know, like she had a headache or something. She would keep zoning out. And when she would zone out, sometimes her lip would go like that, and a lot of people were saying that maybe she's having seizures or something like that. I mean, not seizures, so stupid, a stroke or whatever like that. I have no idea. She would not let anyone touch her whatsoever. She would be going crazy sometimes, like there was a devil on her or something. Like she was not herself whatsoever the next day. But yeah, those were all the symptoms, and we did talk to a doctor, not her actual doctor, because she was not on call, she was not working. But the doctor that we're talking to was one of my brothers, so she was really nice. I knew that already. But she was really concerned about all these symptoms and everything. Like she said, those do not seem okay. That's very concerning and all that. And then tomorrow on Tuesday, I have a virtual appointment with her actual doctor, and I'll talk to her about everything and see what she wants to do. Maybe we can get some more answers to why this happened. Is it really the shots, or like what really caused this? Because I really honestly am really scared for her to get more shots when she kind of like turns 2, because I really don't want this to be happening again. I don't know if it's because she got too many shots. I'm now just going to be sticking to 1 or 2 shots when she goes, because I definitely do not want this to be happening ever again. But it's just so weird that when she was younger, she got like 4 shots at once, or 3 sometimes, and had no problems. And then this one time, there was a problem, and I don't know if it was a reaction to the shots or what. I never got any answers. I still don't have any answers up to really what happened. A lot of you guys want me to get like scans and everything to make sure it's nothing serious, and I definitely do want to do that, but I would have to talk to my doctor if she really thinks that we should or not. But I will definitely keep you guys updated on if we get any answers up to why this happened. But that is pretty much the whole story. She is doing so much better. Thank you guys so much for all the prayers and all the support. Thank you. All your guys' prayers worked. She's so good. She is herself now, and it makes me so happy, because when she was not herself, it made me like want to cry, and I would look at videos and pictures of when she was herself, and it made me just really sad that she just was not herself, and she was just in so much pain. and it just broke my heart. And now I'm really happy because she's herself now, and I can stop worrying, you know, about her being in pain and everything. But obviously it has been hard for me and Christian to sleep because we will wake up every like time she moves or something because we're scared that she's having another one. So yeah, our sleep just hasn't been too good because we've just been so worried about her getting another one. It's just really scary, and I don't know if my sleep will ever be back to normal now after this happening, which really sucks. And I was just about to crib train her too. Me and my doctor were talking about that, and then this happened, and now it's gonna be even more harder to crib train her, and not knowing like if she's okay because she's not by my side 24/7 when she's sleeping anymore. But I need to start crib training her, but I'm waiting a little bit to make sure she's still okay from the seizure before doing any crib training or anything like that. But say hi. But she's doing so much better, and I'm so happy. But that is the whole story of her seizure and everything, because I'm pretty sure you guys definitely did want a full-on depth story of like, you know, the whole walkthrough of her seizure and everything. But yeah, that is everything. That is all the information I have for now. I will definitely keep you updated, like I said, if I know any more information, because the hospital I went to was not very good whatsoever, and I regret going to the hospital. But I was like so stressed out. I just thought of the one hospital, the most crappiest hospital, of course. I was stupid, but I was stressed out, and I just said a random hospital, and they took us to it. But yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys maybe like know like what you guys think, that like if it was reaction to the shots, or you guys think it was something else, definitely let me know down below. But yeah, definitely don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to turn on our post notifications so you get a notification every time we post. And I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.